Wow, that was really close. I've had a lot of close calls trying to back up this giant truck, and today I want to see if there's an easy way to get a backup camera on here. So we're going to check out this Vox wireless backup camera. Is it as easy as it looks? Let's find out. For those of you new to the channel, I'm Anton, a power engineer, industrial mechanic, and a Red Seal electrician. We cover all kinds of products and topics in an approachable way for the average everyday person. I'm glad you found us. Hello and welcome back to Gears and Tech. I'm sick and tired of trying to back up my truck and not knowing how close I am to certain things, especially since I frequently have a hitch on the back of my truck, and I come really close to hitting a lot of things, but also when it's time to actually back up my truck and hitch it up to my trailer, it's annoying getting in and out and in and out and in and out, having a look to see how close I am. So today, we're going to explore this wireless backup camera system and see if the install is as easy as it seems. Obviously, backup cameras have been around a long time, and everybody has seen them and wondered, maybe it's time to put one of those in. But for me, I've done it a few times, and I hate trying to fish the wires all the way from the front of the truck up here through the rails into the back of the truck. It's just annoying. It's something that I don't want to have to deal with. So when I discovered the wireless backup camera system, I thought, this is maybe the right system for me. But first, we need to see what's even in this thing. So let's get out my actual truck key. So the truck key. Peel this plastic off. So this camera system comes from a company by the name of Vox. If you're interested in this guy, I'll put a link in the description. So the one that I bought, obviously there's others out there as well. I can't speak to those ones because this is the one that I've got. So it comes with this really handy case, which is good, I guess, if you plan on taking it on and taking it off. I didn't plan on doing that. I was kind of thinking I was going to just leave it on all the time, but I guess we got to see what this is. So this looks like the camera. Now it is magnetic. It's got a little peel here. Let's peel that off. And the nice thing about this guy, it's also solar powered. So it charges up from the sun and it does not need to be plugged into anything. So there's no plugins. Is that true? There is a plug-in here, I guess, for USB-C to charge it yourself if you want, or it'll charge off of the sun. So I'm going to leave this out. Oh, it's even got an antenna, so I guess I should put that on. It does have a holder for the screen. Here's our choice of antennas. I'm going to put one on right now, because why not? Let's go on the side of this right here, just like that. Comes with an extra long power cord with a power button to turn it on and off and a USB port to charge your phone or other devices. If you have an aluminum bumper, plastic bumper, or truck tailgate, then it does come with this guy that can be screwed permanently onto your vehicle somewhere, and then this guy can get mounted. And then there is a security hole in the top where you can secure it with a screw so it doesn't fall off. And then you've got a permanent install option as well. I'm not going to use that today because I think my truck box is metal, a bunch of screws, a flat tailgate mount. So this is obviously the screen that you're supposed to use to check this thing out inside the truck. So we'll just attach that on there like that. And it does have antenna ports on the top, which I thought I saw more antennas here somewhere. Yeah, there they are inside that bag. So let's put those on as well. And it did come with a cord as well to charge this camera, but I'm hoping it's charged enough that it'll turn on. And this is the part of the video where I normally show you guys the painstaking and difficult install, but I have a feeling that this is going to be very non-eventful. Let's go install the rear camera. So we're going to just install it there. With the rear camera installed, let's go inside and see how to install the screen. Now that we're inside the truck, we need to figure out where exactly we want to put this thing. For me, I've got a lot of screens on the dash. I've got my Android Auto up here. I've got my Edge programmer over here. There's not a lot of great spots for this. So for this purpose, let's just stick it there. I might want to maybe put it here in the future or something. I'm not sure, but for this test, this seems like a good spot. Now we've got the power cord, so we're just going to plug this in. And in my case, my truck always is powered on, so it's already powering up. Pull that peel off of there. Now, in most cases, this should be just paired automatically, but in my case, it looks like I don't have a camera on here. So I'm just going to pull up the menu and I'm going to try and show you guys. So we're going to go into the pair mode and we can decide if we want this to be camera 1 or camera 2. I want it to be camera 1. So I'm going to go into pairing mode. Now it says it's pairing. Now I'll just go back to the camera. We're going to hold down the power button. Now it should be in pairing mode as well. And there it is. It's paired. Now I've got my backup camera. I think it's just always on. So let's start my truck up. And then there we go. That's how easy it is. I can turn it off, I assume. Well, I can switch channels. So I can have a front channel and a rear channel. I can show side by side, the front and rear. So I guess in my case, like I've got an RV, so perhaps I could get another wireless camera and put it on the back so that I can have just the backup camera on the RV, or I can have both so I can see the backup on the truck and the backup on the RV, or I can have just the camera. Now it's also recording if you have an SD card installed, and it shows me the battery power of the camera. So on the screen, I know it's hard for you guys to see, but on the screen right here, there you go, you can see the battery power and everything on there, and it shows everything, including backup lines. So now I have a backup camera. So if I pull ahead, you can see a live view of that camera moving. The frame rate is actually incredibly crisp. That is very, very good. So now I can back up and use my backup camera to decide how close I am so that I can stop before I hit my neighbor's fence. Now I told you guys I want to watch my hitch, which is down here, while I'm backing up. So luckily this guy is adjustable. So I can just point that right down just like that. And now I can see the hitch while I'm backing up. And we'll go and check how good I did. There we go. I gotta say, this has been probably the most painless and easiest backup camera install I've ever done. So for the first time, I actually have a backup camera on my truck because it was so easy that it's really hard to say no. See, I've always talked myself out of it up until now because I really did not want to run the wiring back, figure out how to mount it and do all that crap. If you guys like tinkering and screwing around with stuff, go ahead and keep doing that. I mean, I showed you guys how easy this was. It was literally stick it on there, turn it on, and you're done. And as long as the truck sees sunshine at some point, then that battery will stay charged up on that backup camera. If it doesn't, then we do have that port on here. We can always charge the camera and just have it there for when we need it. And then when I'm towing my RV, I could always reattach it to the back of the RV as well, so that I've got a backup camera behind the RV so I can keep an eye on all sorts of other things. The only thing that I can't do right now is find a clean spot where to put the screen for the backup camera, because as I already showed you guys, I got a lot of stuff going on this dash. So I got to sort that all out still, but I'm way better off than I was before. If you are considering one of these backup cameras, again, I'll put a link in the description for the one that I got and reviewed here. I can't speak to the other ones because I haven't tried the other ones, but this one is pretty darn good. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video, and we'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.